Hi guys, welcome to this video, which is going to be a overview showing the construction process behind this fantastic castle scene that I made during 2020 in lockdown. So without further ado, let's get into some behind the scenes shots showing the creation of this diorama. So to start with, here is a photograph showing the sea with the layered colours underneath a trans blue surface, and then if we turn around you can see a wide open space ready to receive a mountain and a castle on top. So here is a real messy shot of my workstation and the interior of the mountain, how it's all built up with these columns. You can see what a real mess it actually is inside. Here's a shot of the inside of the cliffs with the cave and the stairs leading up to the doorway, and the cell on the very left hand side being guarded there by a soldier. Here's a top down view of that cell so you can see the skeleton. Back to the mess inside the mountain. You can see the cave is covered on the right, slowly building up the path that's going to wind its way up. Here's some of the rock work on the end on that U-turn, and just here there's a little cave I've built by the base of the path. There's a little bit more rock work as well, just to show you. So here on top of the mountain I've got a completely flat surface for the castle, and I've laid out with red the outline of the Great Hall, and here is the finished surface. So they're going to have a fantastic view over the sea. Here we are on the inside showing you the windows, and this is the inside of the attic space. So I thought I'd show you how the portcullis works. It really is an incredibly simple mechanism. Essentially there's a wheel on the side, and as you rotate that wheel the portcullis raises and lowers thanks to this bar on the inside of the gatehouse. Now all it is just some chains that wrap around the Technic rods, which you can see here as I wind up the portcullis, and then it winds back down again. Little custom telescope to go in the lookout tower. Things are really starting to come together now with the castle. I'm very pleased with the progress and the general outlay. Here's the graveyard plot on the hillside. Here it is with a little bit more work, but it's still not quite finished. Here is a shot of the path heading up to the castle gate. I'm going to put a little tower here that the path winds around. Here you can see the tower completed, which looks very nice. And here I've put cobblestones on the path leading up to the front gate. So I think this is a really nice look. We've got cobblestones and some olive coloured smaller pebbles on the path, just for a bit of texture really. I think it looks quite smart. So I've brought the cobblestones right down to the main road. I think I'm going to go with the same cobblestone finish on this road as well. It just adds a little bit more texture, as I said before, and looks really nice. So here we go, got cobblestones added. You can see they run all the way along the length of the road. I've got some light grey, dark grey, and dark tan and olive as well, and they lead all the way up to the top, so that's the finished look. So here's a big green flat expanse at the front. As you can see, it needs texturing up a bit and adding more detail. So here's a pigsty and some very basic plants. So I've put in a bit more detail all over the whole scene, mainly just the occasional plants, and just generally tried to give things a bit more of a finish. Not quite there yet, obviously. Everything's going to be populated with characters and animals and all sorts of things, Here you can see where I'm going to put the inn. I'm placing tiles on the ground so that an inn can sit there, and a lovely little pond in the corner. Yeah, it's all starting to come together now. So here's the inn I mentioned, and it's in place. It's got, unfortunately, it doesn't have an interior upstairs. It does have a little stairs up here to get to the roof, but the main detail is on the ground floor. So you can come in the front door and come through to the bar area, or you can go up the stairs to the unfurnished space at the top. So here we are then, guys, with the finished view. I've got people and trees and animals everywhere. There's a lot of owls. Unfortunately, there does seem to be a plague of owls interrupting things, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.